Oh, the string run up. It's just a masterclass in instrument placement. And he's just getting after it, too. As they fade in. Oh. All right. Welcome in. Today we are going Yacht Rock, and we are listening to Christopher Cross. His debut album, of course. This record absolutely cleaned house at the Grammys in 1979, I believe, is the year it came out. It is widely known for its fabulous sound, but it's a record I've never listened to like this. So I've got my EQ, I've got my analyzer open, I've got my mixing headphones on. We are going to listen through this record, and we're going to see what we can learn as a mixer, as a producer, and as an overall audio engineer from the debut album of Christopher Cross. So let's jump in. Let's get going with our first track. It's just immediately super tight and super polished. Oh, the drums sound incredible. It sounds like there's something doubling the snare drum there. It's so beefy. I love the kick sound as well. It's got this beautiful 80 hertz point, and it rolls down perfectly to about 30 hertz here in the sub. The piano sounds incredible as well. But it's mixed perfectly into the track. It's got a lot of great brightness to it, but you don't see it like dominating the top end. Oh, listen to how crisp that guitar is. And it's sitting right where the vocals are sitting. Oh, and a harmony off to the right. They were really well balanced too. I know the lead was like a little bit off to the left, and then the harmony came in a little bit off to the right. The depth on all the vocals is really specific. It's really detailed. Like, you can place each individual vocal front to back in the track. Wow. Because she sits a little bit more forward, I feel like, than Christopher Cross's vocal. It gives them so much separation. I really love the drum sound, though. You can see even as it's fading out, the snare is a little bit deeper. It's got this 150 to it. Oh. Really, really great sound there. It's a long fade out. So that's our opening track there from Christopher Cross, Say You'll Be Mine. Gorgeous sound on that. If you get a kick out of videos like this where we dive into these classic records or these brilliant sounding records and see how they're looking on the analyzer, on the EQ, and how they're coming out in my mixing headphones, what I'm hearing, how I'm interpreting these, how I'm analyzing these records. If you want more of this kind of stuff, if you want exclusive album reactions, there is a link in the description. You can check out my VIP listening room. We're going to do exclusive album reactions in there every month. One exclusive album reaction. You will be able to vote on which exclusive album reaction I do in there every month. We might do some live streams, some extra fun stuff. But if you want more of this kind of content, maybe some stuff I can't do on YouTube, go ahead and check out that link in the description. You can get access to that. But let's keep moving here on to the second song. The piano again sounds gorgeous. It's got a lot of bottom too. Woo. And I love how it's separated from the bass, because the bass is in the center. Oh. But you feel the bottom on the piano kind of slightly off to the left, like you're sitting at a piano. It sounds great. I like this snare sound too. It's a little higher than the last track. Look at his vocal here up at 1.5K. And you can see the little bit of separation between him and Michael McDonald. But I love how when he goes up to those powerful notes, they push him out front. Really nice. Because you can see where he's sitting volume-wise and frequency-wise here. He sits a little bit lower volume-wise in the verse. Oh, the chords are really nice too. The piano's so full. The snare drum actually sounds quite dry, I feel like, compared to the rest of the song. The guitar's in the same spot as the last track, like slightly off to the left, I feel like. That's interesting. It sounds so good though. It's taken the spot of where the vocal sat in the verse, so it's this beautiful trade-off. Not harsh at all either. You can see a little bit of the top end of the guitar kind of up around 2K, but it stays right around this mid-range area. Super focused. Oh, bringing in the harmony. Oh. The lead's still there. Yeah, that guitar's got just enough brightness to it, like up in this 2-3K area, that it cuts, but it's not edgy at all. I really like where they've got his vocal in this chorus. He's louder, he's more powerful. He's not heavy at all, he's not muddy. He still stays super light in this high mid-range area. Yeah, I really like how they've got his vocal sculpted. He feels so light, he feels airy. Super, super focused in that mid-range. The piano focus on this record is great. It feels so big on every song. Yeah, I love the clarity on the piano. Her vocal's actually sitting in like the same exact spot as Christopher Cross's vocal. Yeah, in this like 500, 600, 700 hertz area. He's a little bit more full sounding than her vocal was. Oh, the panning on the toms was really nice. And you could follow him down too. They were panned audience perspective. Take me a long, long time, but I'm gonna find. Really good blend on the harmonies too, volume-wise. That's cool. That's up front. It's drier It's got a little bit of it had a little bit of reverb length on it, but it was drier and tighter and more up front. It was cool. Because you can hear how verbed out his vocal is. It's got a lot of good length on it. The saxophone didn't have that, or the horn didn't have that. Yeah, you can hear all of the depth and room on her vocal. Again, the snare sounds massive. Look at it. It's down at like 120 here. It's really tightly knit with the kick drum. Ooh. This little walk down's cute. That's such a good sound, and it contrasts nicely with her vocal. Oh. Yeah, because it's more up front, it sits nicely on top of the rest of the track. Oh, that snare is so big. There's a lead into it too. I love how full the toms feel. They're not super scooped to where they're just bottom and top. Yeah, you can see him come down from about 200 down to about 80 as he follows the toms down. The focus on the drums is really dialed in. Yeah, you can see the fundamental of each tom as he hits it. Really specific. Oh. That was really nice. I don't know if I've heard that song before or in a while at least. Look at the piano here, but you can see the bottom on it at like 100. Oh, it even reaches down to like 80. It's very full range though. You can kind of see the piano starts to roll off around 2 or 3K here. So it's not super bright, but it's got enough top to it that it doesn't feel dark in the track. His vocal kind of rolls off a little bit higher here, around 4K, which is interesting. It doesn't feel harsh or anything, but it's got this point at like 4K up here. The kick feels really big. It's got a lot of 60 to it. Ooh. Bass locks right in with the kick drum too. The toms sound so good on every song, and they're used so well as like a transition piece between sections. They're like little events in the song. I was trying to see if we could see the top end point on the kick drum. It's not visible like moving the track, but you hear it. It's got some great top end click to it. Those feel really nice. They're in the center of the track, but again, the depth is so so dialed in. Oh, good change for the solo. Again, super dialed into the mid-range here, the high mids. Really avoids this 4K area on the guitar. Yeah, so none of those notes get edgy. Also, keeping it in this mid-range blends it nicely back into the vocal. I love the chord changes. Where the bass sits really nice. It feels like it's sitting just above the kick drum. Because they're not locking the same frequency together, but rhythm-wise they lock in together. It keeps everything dialed into its own specific fundamental. Everything's got just its own pocket. The way they're dealing with depth on this record so far is really interesting. Because they're not putting that stacks of backgrounds out wide to separate them from his lead. They're using front to rear depth to separate them from his lead vocal, which is super interesting. It's definitely the harder thing to do, too. But the way they've got him just back from his vocals, really sweet.
Poor Shirley, she must hide her tears, but nobody wants.
Ooh, those strings have got some gorgeous air on them.
Shirley, it will break her heart. Time passes and
They've got this nice brightness on the low end. Look at the snare again. It's so low. Oh, you hear it on those rolls, how big the snare is. Side stick's got a lot of top end clarity to it. You can see it pop up here at like 6-7K. It keeps it separate from interfering with the vocal. Those are slightly panned off to the left, it feels like. Those almost sound like all him, too. I like where they've got his vocal placed. The way they weave the double in and out of the song too, to strengthen some areas. Super, super cool. They're so big. It's so close to the kick drum in frequency. They definitely hit at like equal volumes to keep the track moving. Those rolls just sound massive. You can see his vocals leveled to be right even with the kick and snare too. So they keep the most important elements leveled equal. It's so sweet sounding. Oh. He's up there. Wow. It ain't letting up either. That was nice. It's kind of cool to have this lower guitar solo too, following on the high vocal parts. It's set in exactly the same spot too. Like just off to the left. Really interesting placement for the guitar. Because it's not super far. It's just tucked just enough that it's not competing with the vocals or the kick drum or the snare in the center. Just tucked slightly off to the left. Some long fade outs in some of these songs. This is a good song. I like how bright the piano feels. All the low notes just have this nice high mid. To me, it's like the stringy sound of the piano. I like it. The snare feels tucked back on this song. It's heightened here in like the 150 area, but it's significantly quieter than the kick drum. Again, listen to this, the depth, the difference on the vocals between his vocal and then Michael McDonald's vocal. This vocal's actually quite dynamic. It's got a lot of freedom and flexibility in the volume. And you can hear where Michael McDonald is. And he's sitting in front of him. It's cool. Ooh. You can hear how beefy the snare was on that roll. Oh, the blend between the horns and the vocals, so good. Oh, and then the kick work. It's so good. The piano carries so much weight in the song. Oh, a little grit in his voice. Percussion locks in really well with the drum kit as well. Feels like they bring in all the string walk down. And then the chord changes. Such a good song. Oh, the string run up. I love the kick work here. Oh, and just the amount of 80 hertz to feel it in your chest. This is a killer solo too. It's tucked so far back. see it fighting right here, like 3K. Right here, trying to cut through the mix. And he's just getting after it too. Killer solo. Oh! Whoever pulled that track down is a menace. I think I remember him saying it was him though, but that's... What a mistake, because that's a killer lead. Such a smooth song. Kind of feels like it might be one of the first songs I feel like on the record so far that's not dominated by a piano. Really good stereo separation though on the instrumental. I have really liked his vocals kind of tucked back here. The piano did come in with a lot of power. It's still very free. He jumps in and out with volume on his lead vocal, but it feels like it's, I don't know, overshadowed, especially here. Yeah, you're reaching into the track for his lead vocal. Yeah, hear how much more up front the solo is? Still off to the left, too. Oh. It's so melodic. Oh! What a riff back into the verse. It had so much. It still does. It's got a lot of nice high mid cut to it. Those solo lines on his vocals there in the chorus are what I feel like is buried. Because the piano comes in. The piano is very full range. So much for his vocals to compete with. I like the little stack of harmonies tucked underneath though. Bringing the solo back. See here, I feel like the solo kind of sits where his vocal sits in the verse. But his vocal doesn't have a lot to compete with in the verse. There's some high mid cut to this guitar. It sounds great. Bringing back that intro tag for the fade out. Oh. Killer outro solo too. This is something I don't mind a long fade out on. They keep that guitar up too. Look at these strings. There's like a sharp cut off at 200 there. Oh, and then the bottom comes in down to like 100. Ooh. Everything's so dialed in. So beautifully orchestrated. You can see where this guitar sits. It pretty much rolls off at 1K.
But it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not foaming. And if the wind is right, you can say
Kind of leaves this perfect slot for his vocal to sit over the guitar.
Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to never land.
Really great blend between his lead and his harmony vocal. How the strings fit back in.
Find the joy of innocence again.
Such a beautiful song.
Canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me.
The low harmony. Oh, great drop in the chorus. Again, you can kind of watch the fundamental of the toms as they go by. As they roll down, that floor tom sounds huge. Bringing in the acoustic for those lines right there is a really nice choice to give some top end to the guitars. I love the like soft high mid-air the strings have. It's just like this nice breath under the track as they fade in. Oh. And then they come back. There's definitely a slot for them. So perfectly orchestrated. Piano's got some great high mid cut to it here. It's not sharp at like 4K though. Lots of mid range. The high end's more sitting around this 2.5K area though, so it does cut through.
Well, it's not far back, at least it's not
The descending string line behind his vocals so sweet. It's just a masterclass in instrument placement.
Just you wait and see.
You can hear those strings kind of come up and down, but they never get in the way of his vocal. Never.
Sailing takes me away to where I've always needed.
So smooth. I love that the tom roll too. They're a little darker, I feel like. And it's just this reprise of the intro to take the song up. Oh, and the acoustics there. That's really sweet. It has some kind of top end that gives the guitars like this percussive sound. That's cool. Closing track. This is a good groove here. Oh, listen to the blend between the piano and the acoustics. That's that stringy sort of sound off the piano that I was talking about earlier. It blends perfectly with the high mid of the acoustics.
You're the minstrel gigolo, don't you know?
So they kind of sound like one
Sing
instrument.
your songs of love, so soft and low, and they want you more.
Really nice. Oh, bass has got some good low mid to it. You can hear it as he slides up. Snare is huge. It's louder than the kick drum.
And when you start to sing, you will be there every night. And when you start to sing,
I like where his vocal sits on this song.
every woman would open up her heart and let you in.
He's back
You're
to
the minstrel gigolo.
he's back to being about even with the kick and snare.
Sing your songs of love, so
Again,
soft and love.
very free though, volume-wise, his vocal. It's not pinned to one spot.
All the young
Oh, that was
lonely girls
cool
wait
piano
for
walk
you.
down.
They're by the backstage door, and they're hoping to be the one.
Really sweet harmony there.
And when you start to sing,
Still can't get over the blend between the acoustics and the piano. It's so good.
And when you start to sing, every woman would open up her heart and let you in.
The bass walk up. Oh. The guitar is actually way more consistent than his vocal. Oh, it's nasty too. It's dominating this high mid area. Oh. Just a killer dialed in tone. And the way it follows these slower, more open melodic parts. Oh.
And when you start to sing,
And great lead in back to the
you
vocal.
will be there every
Wow.
And when you start to sing, every woman would open up her heart and let you in.
There's this nice pad sound kind of behind the
And
track
when you
too.
start to sing,
That's more steady.
you will be there everything. And when you start to sing,
It's just a nice glue for everything else that is moving a little bit more.
open up her heart and let you in.
It fills in the gaps in the groove.
And when you start to sing,
The toms really do feel like
you'll be there
an event every time they happen.
And when you start to sing, well, every woman would open up her heart and let you in.
Great vocal too.
Yeah.
Just performance-wise, great vocal. Yeah, every time the toms happen, they're like an event that pop up. Great use of the toms. And I like the guitar panned off to the left. I'm really liking how that sounds. Oh, what a great fill. He's letting loose a little bit at the end here. Oh. Then wait till the end of the record to let the drummer loose. Oh. Lots of great air on the snare drum. Fine time to let the drummer go in. With this just soft saxophone solo going. Something like this I don't mind the longer fade out on when there's a solo going. As opposed to just like talking over him going in. As opposed to like a looped chorus, I don't feel the need for a long fade out there. Well, that's that. That's the end of the record there. That's our closing song. Really, really well-produced record. Especially if you're like a piano player or a keyboard player, it's a record to listen to for placing piano in a track like this. That was probably the biggest thing that stuck out to me is how dominant the piano was throughout this record. There was only a couple songs where it wasn't the main instrumental driving factor throughout the song. But every time it was there, it was full range from like 100 hertz, maybe even 80 hertz. And it would roll off sometimes a little bit lower if they wanted it to be darker. So it wasn't the same sound every time. But more often than not, it had this beautiful 4K high mid brightness to it. I was calling it that kind of stringy sound because it blended really nicely with the guitars and any kind of orchestration that came in to the track. It just had this beautiful high mid that gave it some brightness and let it blend into the rest of the track. That was the biggest thing I heard mix wise for just being a piano player and a keyboard player. The other thing, the drums were really big sounding. The snare sometimes was down at like 120 hertz, which is beefy. And it on that last song, it was louder than the kick drum. It was heavy and it was big sounding. It was an impactful drum sound. And kick was always locked in at 80. And it had this, it's this perfect slope I like from about 80 hertz, the fundamental of kick drum, down to about 30, and you kind of round off around 0 here in the sub area. To me, it's like the perfect amount of that chest hitting low end at 80, and then the low end, the sub area around 30. I really like that on the kick drum. It's just a great shape. Bass guitar was kind of locked in above the kick most of the time. I didn't feel like the bass had a lot of low end to it, but the kick had just the right amount of sub. More often than not on this record, the drums felt drier than everything else, which was really interesting. I don't know if that was an impact thing, but it was definitely noticeable that the snare didn't have a lot of length on it, whereas the vocals did. His vocals sat in the mid range most of the time, and they had this just gorgeous, smooth reverb on them that gave his vocals a lot of really nice length. The other big takeaway, I think, for me was placement, vocal placement, and then guitar placement. The leads, every time they came in, were in the same spot, just slightly off to the left, which was super interesting. I'm very used to putting lead guitars straight up the center or having them wide panned if they're stereo. But to have just a mono lead guitar and then just to duck it off to the left, even when there's no vocal going. When there's a vocal going, I get that you want just this separation between his lead vocal and the guitar, which sometimes there was, but when it's just a guitar solo, having it ducked off the left was really interesting. It kind of saved this spot for his vocal. So like when it came back in, it had a bigger impact. It wasn't like energy dropped or anything. So super interesting to have that just like ducked off to the left. It might be something I'll have to try. If you dug that as well, definitely try that in your tracks. And then placement wise, the other thing that was noticeable was any kind of background vocals that came in, they weren't usually wide panned. It was just kind of a question of where they placed them front to back in the track, whether they were behind his vocal or if it was a female lead that called and answered with him. Sometimes they would place it in front of his vocal. So it was just really dialed in and really focused in terms of front to rear placement and then side to side placement as a record. Really, really educational to hear that kind of stuff come through on this record. If you like these kind of videos, if you like these album analysis videos like this, these album reactions where we watch them on the analyzer here, we kind of hear how they're coming through left to right and front to back and the headphones mix-wise. If you want more of these, if you want exclusive album reactions, there's a link in the description. You can check out my VIP listening room. We're going to do an exclusive album reaction in there every single month. You'll also be able to vote on which album it is. I do exclusively there inside the VIP listening room. So if you want to get into that, there's a link in the description. You can check that out. But that's going to do it here for this record. Really, really cool record. One of my favorite records by Christopher Cross here. His debut from 1979. Like I said, cleaned house at the Grammys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.